internship, I wrote a collection of poetry, and so here it is right here. And I also spent some time studying the works of other poets.
For my internship, I worked at Spofford and Cole School. One of the grades made penguins for their project, and then we put them together in this video, and we made a giant glacier in the cafeteria, so it looks like all the penguins live there.
Hi, my name is Luke Nagel, and for my internship I recorded an EP with my band in Baltimore, Maryland. We worked with an esteemed producer in the rock world, Paul Levitt, and so basically dividing it up, the EP is 3 steps. Step 1, pre-production, so that's writing and demoing out the songs. So essentially we wrote all the songs over a long period of time. I wrote all the lyrics and the band collaboratively wrote music. Step 2, production. We drove down to Baltimore, Maryland, which is about a 10-hour drive, and we laid down 5 songs for our EP. And step 3, promotion. So I always say, what good is an EP if no one hears it? So after we recorded it, we booked a tour, which is going on all summer, and we filmed the music video, we took promo pictures and got featured in some articles. So that was pretty much my internship.
Hi, I'm Valerie Dorn. I'm here at the Internship Fair, and for my internship I learned how to use Final Cut, and I was able to do a bunch of marketing videos for the school store here at Masco. And it's pretty cool because I want to go in television and communications, and I learned how to use the software system that they use to use television. So I was happy.
Hi, my name is Ashur Asni, and for my internship project I did local municipal government. To sum it up, municipal government is the local government of the people, the grassroots. And what I did was I worked in 3 different departments: town clerk's office, the Conservation Commission, and the Council on Aging. And I learned about elections and town meetings, and it was really a treat, and I really hope that other people would be interested in town government. So I think this is a great start for anyone interested in politics at all.
Hi, I'm Kat Widener, and this is my internship project. I work for the Topsfield Police, and I worked on solving this investigation, where you see the crime scene photos down there. And I was able to match this fingerprint to this, and in doing so I managed to solve a break-in.
I'm Jake Solomon, and I did my internship on Topsfield Driving School, located in Topsfield, Mass. Basically, I made a poster and it talks about texting and driving, requirements of your JLL, junior operator's license.
Hey, so I wrote a meditation album, 1 song for each chakra, which is basically things that are used to meditate to, so you can achieve a universal sense of yourself. So, I mean, I have a bunch of albums for free, all done up and stuff. So like the root chakra is like stability, and like the sacral chakra is like creativity, and then there's perseverance, community, communication, personal consciousness, and universal consciousness. Universal consciousness. So if you meditate to my music, you can hopefully achieve a better understanding of yourself and your surroundings and the unknown. So yeah, that's what I did for my internship. I recorded it at the Boxford Cable Access Television Studio, and it was a great experience. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sami Martin, and for my internship project, I shadowed Dr. Martinello at Anna Jake's Hospital in Newport in the emergency department. It was a lot of fun. We saw a lot of cool things, and it was really interesting to see how the doctors and nurses and physician assistants relate to one another and the patients. These are some of the cool cases of my experience. There's a book here of all the cases that I saw and all the notes that I took, but these are the 3 coolest ones that I experienced. Because of HIPAA laws, I couldn't really take a lot of pictures because of patient privacy, but these are kind of like the cool like notes that I took. The coolest thing that I probably saw was a woman had to be intubated, which is when they stick a tube down her throat, and they used a camera, like a kaleidoscope, which has a camera on the end, so you actually watch and monitor and see like their vocal cords and all that stuff, which was really cool. And then the second coolest thing I probably saw was this guy had a mechanical valve in his chest, so the doctor let me listen through the stethoscope and hear like the click, click, click of the valve opening and closing, which was really cool because you wouldn't expect a clicking sound to be coming from a human heart. So yeah, that's my internship, and I hope you enjoyed that lengthy description.
Alright, I'm Derek Grammer, and for my internship I worked with Beyond Soccer. It's an organization based in Lawrence, Massachusetts that brings youth soccer to Lawrence because they never had a program before. And I was a volunteer coach for them. I also did some scheduling for them for their summer camp that runs for 2 weeks in July. And this connects to my college because I'm going to be playing college soccer next year. So coaching soccer has always been like a passion of mine, and I'm glad I got to give back to a good community.
Goldstein, and this is Tesla. She's 4 months old.
I'm Alex Geekus, and this is Milo. Little Milo is 7 weeks old.
And we worked at Diamond Gates Jack Russell Terriering in Boxford, Mass. And Lisa Cioto owns it. She has kids at Masco, and they live in Boxford.
So along with her 4 kids, she also takes care of around 18 Jack Russell Terriers. She
does shows with them. She does shows and competitions, and also just gets pets for sale. Like, he's going home next week to a new family. She's going to be a show dog. And yeah, it was really fun. We had to do a lot of gross stuff, like the poop and all that, but then we also got to take them to the vet and also play with them a lot, so it was fun.
We had a blast.
I'm Ionali Brogna, and for my internship I wrote and then edited a novel. My novel is about 32,000 words long, single space, that's about 65 pages. My novel is titled Impossible Flight. It's the story of Xavier White, who's the heir to a crime family. He's 17 and he decides that he doesn't want to be part of that life anymore. So it's the story of his personal struggle to kind of find himself and find where he fits in his world. And so what Xavier does is he decides to be part of an airship crew. And in their world, no airship's ever flown successfully before. So everyone he knows keeps telling him he's gonna die, but he wants to fly in the airship because he wants to fly away and escape his past. And here, these are my character sketches. The airship crew is Marnie, who's a runaway farm girl, Alexis, who's the tanker that built the airship, Xavier, Simone, the mechanic, and Victor, the astronomer. And they all work together in the story along to build the airship as Xavier struggles to find himself.
I'm Liam O'Keefe. I'm Dean Miravito. And I'm Eric Onifrey. And we hunted turtles. Yep. Here's one in the trap right here. Yeah. This is what we use to catch them. It works sort of like a lobster trap. They swim in for the sardines and then they can't swim out.
But we documented a ton of turtles, about 4 Blandings turtles too, which are really rare.
Yeah, we found 3 of them in one location, which is right on Crane's Pond. Yeah, Crane's Pond.
Deep as a wetland.
Orchard.
Byfield.
Yeah, Byfield. Yeah. And 3 of them were in one trap, and then we went to a different location in Byfield and we found one little baby turtle, about a year old, crawling across the road. And Blandings turtles are endangered, Massachusetts endangered species, so that's mainly what we were looking for. We also found snapping turtles and painted turtles and spotted turtles.
And catfish.
Yeah, got a lot of catfish. But the Blandings turtle is the biggest concern that we had. And each turtle we caught, we measured their carapace and their plastron, and we took skewed measurements to see if there were any irregularities.
And then we notched them to keep track of which ones have been caught before.
And on the Blandings turtles, we took blood too to see if they had any relationship to any, like their landing turtles are mainly focused in the Great Lakes, so we checked to see if they had any relation to each other.
And that was our project. Overall, it was fun.
Yeah, and we did some vernal pool assessments, checking out some egg masses, some salamander and wood frog egg masses, and here's our poster. We got a video and a little slideshow. That's about it.
Hello there! I'm Liam Davis.
And I'm Alex Kent.
I have no name. And we're from Lloyd, the band. This is what we did. We made an album.
Spent the past 4 weeks recording and writing all of our music. We kind of went from scratch.
15 hours in the studio.
Yeah.
15 hours just hard work and
Recorded live, all next to each other, in like a real environment.
Formed out well though. But we would honestly never be doing anything else other than this for internship.
Nope. Just do what you love
only route.
and pursue it to the ends of the earth.
except for me.
Yeah.
Well,
he's actually not on our internship, but he's in the band.
He's a facet of our internship.
I drew this drawing. My internship was a big drawing that I did without planning prior, and I did it all in one motion. And it's also the cover art for Lloyd's album that they wrote for their internship, their band.
So, for our internship, made some longboards. Pretty freaking sweet.
Knucklehead Surf and Skate Company.
Look them up. Surf and skate, knucklehead, you know, look that up. This is not a longboard. It may look like one, but it's not yet. We have to cut out the longboard. We got some stick boards. We got some presses right here. Chris, you don't want to be in the video. Watch out. All right. This is Chris. He did not make longboards for an internship. He's a junior.
And
over here we got some.
We designed some logos for the company.
Made some stickers.
Knucklehead.
Knucklehead. Look it up. Got some stickers, some designs. I'll back up a little bit. Some longboard designs. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Some pretty cool stuff.
This is not the finished product.
It will be the finished product.
It will be the finished product.
Gotta cut it out. That's the finished product.
Okay, my name is Olivia Bonapani. I'm Renee Willette.
I'm Keon Olia. For our internship, we worked at Harvard in one of their microscopy labs, and we helped them map out the neural connections of a rat's brain.
These are, if you can see the picture, these are the neurons, and they're little tiny vesicles, and that's what we mapped. Basically, it's just like trying to map the synaptic vesicles in the brain.
Yeah, we did it for our mentor Bobby, who is doing a research paper on the vesicles, so that was the reasoning.
We hope to get the connectome of the mouse's brain through doing this.
They wanted to see if there were more synaptic vesicles in one neuron, then they assumed that the connection between the two neurons would be stronger, and if there were less synaptic vesicles, the connection would be weaker, so that's what we were trying to help them through.
I'm Cam Hebert.
Dylan Mann.
Sean Antonuccio.
So we did a psychology project on conformity, and we wanted to see how that played a role locally. So we had two posters, one that said 80% of MA voters support the ban of assault rifles, and then one that said 20%. And we had that in two locations. The 80% one was at Wayne's in Boxford, and the 20% one was at Solbean, right outside 114, right near Maggie's farm too. And we wanted to see how group size played a role in conformity, so we had the 80% and the 20%, and we had a little box that said for or against the ban. So we wanted to see how that would play a role and see if more people would come and say for the ban, because it only says 80%. Not exactly because that's what they believe, but only because it's a majority of the group. And then we did this on 2 days at each location. One day we wore button down, tie, dress pants, dress shoes. We looked nice, and the other day we just wore gym clothes. So we wanted to see how authority and professionalism played a role, and see how the way we looked, more people would come at us because of that, and it actually worked out that way. We had almost no people came when we were just wearing gym clothes, and we had over 30 people come when we were wearing dress clothes. So it worked out well.
Yeah. So there was much more participation with the 80% board than there was with the 20% board as well, which proved the fact that group size affects how much you want to kind of step out and show people how you feel about it.
And we also took note of general age and the gender of people, and it turned out that older women are more inclined to stick to their own beliefs and not conform. But yeah, that's how it ended up happening.
Also, if anyone participated in this and is watching this right now, we're sorry for tricking you, but thanks for helping out with our project.
That's it.
Hi, I'm Mikey Dillon, and I did extreme couponing right here. And pretty much for my 2-week internship, I collected coupons from like databases and from like newspapers and used it to buy food that I'm donating to charity. And overall, we did pretty well. We saved about 50%, so we paid $60 and we saved $56. It was pretty much just one trip to Stop and Shop that cost us money, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
I'm Jim Donahue. I'm a Spanish teacher at Masconomet Regional High School, and I'm the internship coordinator. This year, the class of 2013 has a wide variety of different internships, ranging from students who studied at Harvard, doing research in biology, to people who raise and train dogs, people who wrote books, people who made graphic novels, people who created albums of music and are now playing their music all across the internship fair. So it's very impressive how different all of the internships are, and how successful the class of 2013 has been with their internships.